According to foreignpolicy.com, a Turkish man filed a complaint against his wife for insulting the president. They report, Turkish officials sent a simple reminder to police stations in all 81 of the country's provinces. If anyone insults the government, take legal action against them immediately. On Monday, a truck driver filed a legal complaint against his wife for insulting Erdogan and changing the television channel every time he came on air. I love how in his mind that's a crime. Did you change our dear leader off the TV? I'm so outraged. So the husband had a chilling quote about this. He said, even if it is my father who swears against or insults the president, I would not forgive and I would complain. So he would file a legal complaint. Okay, this is like the poster boy of you missed the point, dude. Like, he thinks he's being the most moral and, you know, the most on point and being a good patriot, a good citizen standing up in this direction. But no, you're just an idiot. You're just an idiot and you're a dick. Because he thinks, well, it's obviously immoral for you to speak out against our dear leader. Why? No, a country that is healthy and functioning properly not only allows dissent, but there's, you know, a fervent group that dissents, and there's rigorous debate, and there's back and forth, and because that's how you get to solutions. That's how you solve problems, is you have the conversations out in the open, and obviously you're allowed to, you know, talk badly about the leader, or else how the fuck would the opposition ever get elected? It's like half of the picture is not just, hey, here's what I would do, here's my policy proposals, but it's also, and this guy's fucking up because of reasons X, Y, and Z. In Turkey, they're saying, you're not even allowed to say that. You cannot besmirch our dear leader because you're hurting national strength. No, you are weakening national strength if you allow some jackass to go unrebutted and run roughshod over everybody in sight. And this guy is such an idiot. Like, I'm amazed at how stupid this guy is. I almost want to talk to him to see how there he is. I had to turn my wife in because she said something bad about Erdogan and changed the channel. I would turn in my father. Yeah, that's how much I love Erdogan. What a loser and what a moron. He has no concept of freedom of expression, freedom of speech, human rights. He's like, I'm following the leader and that's the right thing to do. What a joke. What a joke you are. And look, in part, you could say this story is kind of funny because the guy's so stupid and look at what he did here. But there's a serious angle to this as well because Erdogan, as we've discussed previously, he's locked up kids who rip down his posters. Children. Like, oh, yeah, no, now we're going to lock you up because you dared besmirch the great leader, you smeared him. And there was a doctor, we covered this too, who compared him to a Lord of the Rings character, Gollum or whatever, and that guy went to jail too. You can't make fun of the guy. You can't make fun of the leader. You can't disagree with the leader. They're saying, hey, if somebody dissents, let us know, and we're going to take action against them. Okay, this is no different from any police state. This is authoritarianism 101. This is fascism. And we shouldn't be surprised, because Erdogan told us this is what he wants to do. We covered that story where Erdogan said casually to reporters on a plane when he was, doing some official business around the world. He's like, yeah, no, I think that the way the government's functioning is all right. You got to look to previous successes, like Hitler's Nazi Germany. Who says that? In what way was Hitler's Germany successful? In no imaginable way. But he's like, I liked all the stuff about hating the Jews, but also about locking people up when they disagree with you and being an authoritarian. I thought that was cool because it gives me more power, so rock on. No, fuck you. And this guy's one of our top allies. More and more, this guy's trying to turn Turkey into a Saudi Arabia-like country, where it's just authoritarian rule, it's theocracy, it's, in Saudi Arabia's case, a Salafi terror state. Erdogan's a fundamentalist in his own right, but it's also just a gigantic cult of personality in his case too, because he has this gigantic unearned ego. He thinks he's nailing it more than anybody. And meanwhile, when this guy dies, what's he going to be known as? The gigantic ego buffoon who took Turkey down the wrong path.